I'm gonna give you the blueprint for a high-ticket automated service you can build this afternoon and start selling tomorrow. And the reason that's even possible is because the AI tools are now at a point where a single person can genuinely build a system that outperforms an entire creative team. The barrier to entry for creating a powerful, high-value offer has effectively disappeared. And the system we're building today is the perfect example of that offer. A 100% automated UGC ad factory built on the no-code automation platform n8n. It solves a $10,000 marketing problem for businesses. And the best part, you can build and run this entirely for free. We're using Google's new AI image generator, Nano and VO3. Which, by the way, now supports vertical videos. And they give you $300 in starter credits, which is more than enough to power your fulfillment for months. The core problem with AI creatives has always been consistency. This system solves that by using two reference images, one for the product and one for a specific model. This is how you build your 100 creator agency. You can build a private database of AI models, giving clients a consistent face for their brand. In this video, I'm going to give you the complete n8n workflow file. We're going to focus on the two core components inside this workflow: the multi-agent system prompts and the dual reference image pipeline that gives you consistent on-brand models every single time. Let's get started. But first, let me show you what this system actually creates. Here is a UGC style video this workflow generated for a toothpaste brand 100% automatically.
I've been looking for a toothpaste that feels genuinely refreshing, and I think I finally found it. You have to try this.
Just a quick note before we dive in. This entire workflow runs on a few Google API keys. If you don't have those set up yet, don't worry. I have a dedicated video that walks through that entire process step by step, including how to claim your $300 in free credits. I've linked it in the description for when you're ready to build. For now, let's focus on this system. Here we're inside n8n. At first, it might look complex, but it's actually two very simple production lines. The top line is our concept to image workflow, which takes our idea and generates the initial scene. The bottom line is our image to video workflow, which takes that approved scene and turns it into the final UGC ad. But before we look at the automation, we have to talk about the foundation, the databases. This system runs on two simple Google Sheets. The first is your product catalog. It's exactly what it sounds like. Product name, type, and a detailed description that the AI can use to understand their key features. Important here is that the product ID has to be the file ID of the product's PNG image in your drive. The second sheet is where the 100 creator agency concept comes to life. This is your model database. For every model you create, you give them a name and its reference image ID from your Google Drive. What's important is that your reference images of your models are in a 16:9 aspect ratio. If your goal is to create horizontal videos, and in a 9:16 ratio if you want to make vertical videos. For this demo, I've created these with GPT Image 1, and you can also use them for your project if you'd like. This is how you build your private digital talent roster that gives your clients incredible consistency. Okay, let's follow the data. It all starts here with the Telegram trigger. A simple message kicks everything off. You have to specify your product, model, and the overall vibe of the creative. That message is fed directly into our first AI agent. Let's open it up. We're not going to read this whole system prompt. It's all in the workflow file for you. Instead, I want to show you the strategic core of this agent. Its first job is to understand the context. It takes the user message and queries two of our tools, the model database to get all the information on our chosen model, and the product catalog to get the details on the product. The second and most important part is that this prompt is designed to work for any brand. You can see right here I've plugged in the brand DNA for Rock Naturals. You can swap this out with the brand DNA for any brand, and the agent will adapt its entire creative output to match. To get yours, you can simply use this prompt right here. Once the agent has all that context, its final job is to produce two critical outputs: a detailed creative brief that will act as the master instruction for our video agent later on, and the initial scene prompt that will generate our static image. Once the agent generates its output containing the file IDs of the model and product with a creative brief and an image prompt for the initial scene, the workflow automatically downloads their reference images from Google Drive. Then inside this HTTP request, we're calling the Google Nano Banana API. You just have to add your Google API right here in the URL. In the body, you can see we're sending three things: the text prompt generated by our AI agent and the image data for both our product and our model. Here you have to make sure that the file type matches your reference image. And here's one more critical setting. You must toggle on execute once, because this node receives two separate items: the product image and the model image. It will try to run twice by default. And here we have some AI generated code to handle the complex and messy data structure that the Google API sends back. Its only job is to find the raw image data inside that messy response and put it into a clean, simple package, which makes our entire workflow more reliable. The generated image is then sent back to your Telegram with a simple confirm button. This is a critical step. It gives you a quality control checkpoint before you spend credits generating the final video. When you hit confirm, the second production line fires up. I'm not going to go through this part note by note today because the setup is almost the same to the ad video system we built in my last video. It's linked below if you want the full deep dive on this section. The only thing you need to know is that this VO3 agent acts as our AI video director. Its system prompt is written to analyze the static image and the creative brief, and then write a detailed 8-second video script. That script is then sent to VO3. And here in this HTTP call to VO3, you have to set the aspect ratio in the body to either horizontal or vertical. And the final video is delivered right back to you in Telegram. And that's the entire build, an automated system that goes from a simple idea to a finished on-brand UGC ad, using your own private library of digital models. So if you want to install this entire UGC ad factory in your own n8n instance, I've packaged up the complete workflow JSON file along with the Google Sheet templates for your databases, and put it inside my free builders library. You can download it right now, plug in your own API keys and have this system running in minutes. The link is below. Leave a comment if any questions come up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.